social cost goes down for them to where they don't feel that bad about doing it. Or if I have to weigh the number of cops that went to prison for this and the ones that didn't, you know, I had George Floyd, but they didn't. So the social cost is going down for them. You can bet your bottom dollar the first cop, let's say in the past 10, 15 years, that killed someone of color, I bet you they were scared in that bed, shivering. They didn't know what the outcome was going to be. When we let them get away with it, the next one was like, not so bad. The next one was like, not so bad. So the social cost goes down from them, but the social cost goes down for us. This place should be flooded right now with people of color and not just blacks. But we're so desensitized to, oh, well, that keeps happening. Oh, not another one. Oh, again. Every single city, at least major city in this nation, ought to be marching the same time we'll be marching, just in solidarity, because it's happening everywhere. When we were doing this for Sonia Massey, she wasn't here, but we did a movement in solidarity. And we want to see the same thing. I'm tired of seeing the desensitization, because then when it's your child or somebody you care about, we're going to show up. How about let's have it not be your child? Let's have them so afraid of our turnout and our response that they absolutely don't cross that line.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thanks to the Criminal Justice Committee of the NAACP. Yes, yes, President Q. Yes, yes. Who are you with?
I'm with Mental Health and Wellness Committee in here.
Oh, I've heard of you. Yeah, I've heard of you. You spoke. You spoke at something I was at recently. Yep, that's me.
That's first and foremost. It's always my black officer wouldn't have done that because at the end of the day, I'm
Bad these days.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
This mistake, in my opinion, was based on context. It was a racial judgment because black people are seen as a threat. Point blank period. And if that woman was white, and let's say he was a black woman, it's still shot at the black woman first. Blackness is a threat. People are intimidating people of color because, again, people have racial biases. People have judgment. That's why you had stop and frisk years ago. And they were literally just stopping people who look like a criminal. And it's been proven that black people do least crime, but we fill the prisons up. Is this a coincidence? Is this because this is a mistake? No, this stuff is by design. It's designed the way it is. So again, I can only speak to what I know. It wouldn't have happened. Now, you've had black officers do police abuse. I'm not saying that black officers don't get away with things like that, but I guarantee you, if it was a black officer who would be at home right now eating hot wings, kicking it, he'd be in jail. Because the times that black officers have made mistakes, they get arrested immediately. So even our black officers, we remember last year, Tyree Nichols was slammed on the ground by 3 black African Americans in Tennessee. They were arrested, charged, all that in 2 days. 2 days. That has been a record. That's never happened when it's been white officers. Never, ever, ever, ever. There's no at home, kicking it, going to the movies, none of that. But when they are, but when it's the other way around, you see what happens. Race plays a huge role in how law enforcement treats us. We have to understand that. Law enforcement was rooted out of slave patrols. Again, I'm the son of a police officer. This ain't no anti-police message. This is about realness. I respect those who do right by the badge. I respect those who take care of their business and do it the right way. We're not going to play and act like they're not officers who mistreat those. And this is black officers that also told me this. They get mistreated by their white counterparts. So this is not me just making this up.
Yes, they do.
Black officers have it hard.
You're a black cop.
Blackness is the hard.
You better do as they say.
Oh, I have more questions. I just
Okay.
want to like,
Take your breath away. That's important. And after George Floyd, believe it or not, a lot of chokeholds was banned. A lot of good came out of it. It's such a tragedy.
A lot of things came out about Brandon that were not favorable. That he was on drugs, that he was involved in a lot of sexual relationships with a bunch of different people, yet you guys are saying that he has his wife. You're also saying, or in the police report, there was also a girl that was found behind the couch and she was drugged. So a lot of people are saying the police report was made to make Brandon look bad, but then these are also facts that are coming out. What is your take on that? And also the 15-year-old girl was in the house while he apparently was doing something very inappropriate in his bed.
So I read the same report you read,
Yeah.
and again, those are the facts that they're coming up with. But I will say this: if we live in a world that says that it's okay to kill innocent people who happen to not be perfect, right? Sorry that Brandon wasn't a perfect person. We all have vices, right? His vices may be those, but my vices may be I may overeat, or my vices may be I lie a little too much, or my vices may be I can't be on time. We all have things we struggle. Some are big, some are large. At the end of the day, it does not justify. I don't care if Brandon was doing something bad when they walked up on him. It does not justify the shoot an unarmed innocent person. And what we're
She was perfect for the thumbnail, dog.
I got a good one too. Good guy, I think it is.
Oh, that's our boy. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Forgot his name. What's up, man? You good? Damn, all the people back there saw his thumbs up, giving thumbs up to the police. Oh, we're dead.
You're a fed.
Yeah, we're cops. That's what they're gonna say. This guy's everywhere. That guy.
He's there.
They cloned that guy.
After we make our voices heard, we're going to circle back around. Be mindful that everybody here is not here for the same reason. We don't know, but they always have planted provocateurs, people to try to disrupt peaceful things, so be mindful of that. This is indeed a peaceful protest, but understand people have always tried to antagonize. We're going on Fremont, people are going to be drinking, everybody's not going to like what we're saying or doing. We do have security in place. Some are with me and some you don't even realize are here. So if there is a threat, get one of these brothers' attention and we will deal with that immediately. Do not provoke, antagonize the police. Let them do them. We out here doing us. It's not even about them at this point. It's about Brandon and his family. So let's just stay focused.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
And we're going to make a right down the street. No racist.
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
Say it with some meaning, y'all. What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Hands up!
Don't shoot.
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 When I say his name, y'all say Brandon Durham. Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Say his name!
Brandon Durham.
Hands up!
Don't shoot.
Hands up!
Don't shoot.
Hands up!
Don't shoot.
Hands up!
Don't shoot.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
No justice,
No peace.
no racist,
Police.
no justice,
No peace.
no racist,
Police.
no justice,
No peace.
no racist.
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Say his name.
Brandon Durham.
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 Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Ho ho!
Say his name. 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 Say his name.
No justice,
No peace.
no racist.
Police.
Say his name.
Brandon Durham.
Say his name.
Brandon Durham.
Say his name.
Brandon Durham.
Step family. Y'all got to